You may wonder, how should we organize our teams? Now Scrum telling us work under time box, do things inside the sprint, and at the end of the sprint do a releasable product for the market, generate some value. Now Scrum also guides us organizing under 3 roles. One role which is called product owner is primarily deals with identifying what should be our work item. What should be the work our development team should be working on? There are always hundreds of ideas which keeps coming to stakeholders. There would be thousands of marketing requests, competitor features, and if we start thinking of working on all of them at once, we may end up into the situation where we keep analyzing those requests for long and could not deliver anything. So these ideas, this request has to be filtered and has to be prioritized and should be given to the development team in an order which generates maximum return on investment. And that is the work product owner does. He is a one named individual. It's not a group, and he is accountable for providing clear priority to the development team, and he does it with the help of an artifact called product backlog. He collects all the ideas from market, from the stakeholders, use various filtration, various negotiation techniques to come up to a list which makes sense as per his understanding of the domain. And he takes the final decisions about those priority. And once he does that, during the development time when the team is working on those particular items, he provides clarity to the development team. And he also accepts the work done by the development team as per his clarity or requirement which he has provided to the development team. So he compiles everything inside the product backlog, and when we start the time box, when we start the sprint, we have another role called development team. And development team is a group of individuals who converts these requirements into a releasable product. And they do it during the sprint by first decomposing them, identifying the detailed work which needs to be done inside for achieving those product backlog items. Nobody tells them how they should work. The product owner tells them what is needed. The how part is primarily identified by the development team. It's a cross-functional, self-organized team. Cross-functional means all the skills which are needed to convert these product backlog item or these requirements into a releasable product should be part of this group. They should not be waiting for someone else who is outside this group to finish something before they can mark these requirements done. And when we talk about self-organizing, they figure out how part of their work, they identify who should be working on which particular work item. Nobody assigns the work to them. They self-organize themselves and they monitor their progress by using various transparency tools like burn down chart, task boards, but it is something which is done by the development team. So 2 roles we have discussed by now. Product owner, who is a content authority, who looks around, find the right requirement, prioritize them, clarify those requirements to the development team, and development team is the group who does the work. They convert those requirements into releasable product. Now when this thing is happening, we have another role called Scrum Master, and this role is responsible for teaching Scrum to these 2 roles and to the external organizations. He enforces Scrum value in the group. He teaches the product owner how Scrum recommends elaborating the requirement. He teaches the agile values and Scrum values to the development team, and he does it by practicing servant leadership. Servant leadership is a way of leading the team where leader serves the team rather than direct the team. It's like team has their goal, they are working on it. If they're stuck somewhere, I am there to help you. I am there to serve you, and I will lead you by removing your problem. And he removes the impediment for the development team. And he promotes that development team should self-organize themselves. And if they are not self-organizing, he teaches them how to self-organize. So in nutshell, these are the 3 roles in Scrum. We will get into the details of these individual roles in our subsequent lectures.